always pursuing all kinds of other things. I still make hand creams and sell them to my friends. I just do what I love.
That's important, right? You do what you love. It's a very, very valuable thing. Let's talk a little bit about going in for, larger films like the Disney films like Aladdin and Toy Story. What was your experience working on those films, and how is that different from working on a cartoon series?
There's so many facets of voiceover. The facet of voiceover in which I worked on Toy Story, Bug's Life, Aladdin, Port Here's a Who, what's the one that starts with the L? Lorax. Those are a job called ADR or looping, where because most voice artists are not celebrities, so we don't really get the chance anymore at the A-list parts, unless there's something truly specific that only I can do. They're going to give that part to a Demi Lovato or to a Selena Gomez or to, somebody who's an A-list celeb. So my participation in bigger films like that is a special facet called looping or ADR, where you're in a large soundstage. I think the Disney soundstage is about a quarter the size of this room. Huge screen. I remember on Wreck-It Ralph, it was me, Rob Paulson, Jess Harnell, Terry Douglas, E.G. Daly, Greg Delisle. It's like if that building had burned down, all the voiceovers in the world would be gone. It was a huge amount of voiceover artists in this one room looping Wreck-It Ralph. So you see the principals, those are the main characters, and then you see the people in the hotel dancing, or you see all the candy corns screaming. And so it was me and Lorraine Newman, and a lot of voice artists that do this sort of thing, where you have to be on your game, you have to be ready for your fourth beep, they play you beep, 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 and on the fourth beep, you are cheering candy corns like never cheered before. And then they call in all the highest voices. So as far as the big films, that's generally what us normal voiceover artists have the opportunity to participate in. Back in the Jimmy Neutron day, it wasn't so much that. The celebs weren't trying to take my job! Did I say that? And so, when we all walked into Jimmy Neutron, it was just an interstitial. It was like one of those little things The Simpsons did on the Tracy Ullman show. It's just, it's a little 7-minute interstitial. We're just auditioning for this little boy. So I walk in, and it's me and Pammy Siegel, or Pammy Allen, and Nancy Cartwright, and, I don't think Tara was there yet, and E.G., and I don't do gravel, call it texture voice.
Bart Simpson is like this, and King of the Hill is like this.
But I can't sustain that, so my little boy was without gravel. And that's the one that he chose, but it was just a little thing, just a 7-minute-er. And they were like, we're gonna do another little one. And so you're happy about that. And then they're like, guess what, we're gonna do a feature. Oh, okay. But you never know if a feature's gonna be straight to DVD, or if it's gonna do well, or if it's gonna be nominated for an Oscar, which is totally cool. So to be involved in a feature as a principal voice is rare and fabulous. Cartoon series have made a little bit of a shift now, where now they're casting celebs as the principals in cartoon series. So I'm very bitter and nasty about that. I'm going to try and stay sweet about it. And so you get guest roles. I think I've auditioned for Doc McStuffins about 30 times.
Oh, wow.
Finally booked my first Doc McStuffins that I recorded
Yay!
last week. So the first one's to know.
That's great. There you go, Spooky Empire exclusive.
I'm launching season 4 of Doc McStuffins, which is great.
So you make a really valid point there. The industry has changed dramatically in the last 2-3 decades. We have people setting up. You can buy a USB microphone, get in your closet with your clothes, and you can stuff up and stuff out. What's been your experience? Have you had to change your setup and how you work over the years?
Absolutely. It's a really good point. And anybody out here want to be a voice artist? Yeah? Because now you
YouTube.
Because, I mean, if you're going to be in animation, you kind of really have to live in LA. But if you want to just do commercials or some video games or non-union stuff, there are online companies like voices.com or Voice123 or VO Planet or indie agents all over the place that'll send you auditions. And the way it works now is even my agent in LA, hold on, Gun Burke. Okay, it's gone. They send you auditions to your house now. It used to be that you go in to the agency to read everything. And then you started being able to, you know, if you had a major CBS campaign or something, you could ISDN it from your house. But then it got like, you don't have to ISDN stuff. You can just make MP3 files and email the audition. So the landscape has changed so tremendously that if you're not on the ball tech-wise, you're missing out on so many auditions. Just this weekend, I brought my porta booth with me, and A.G. and I are we go back to our room and we knock out our auditions. I have this little square phone booth with my iPad and my Apogee mic, and it's a USB mic. Of course, it's a 30-pin actually, and then we just record it, edit it right there, and send our MP3s in. But being able to do that audition without having someone else direct you, I think that's where the VO artists and the wannabes separate, because it does take a lot of acting training to be able to get your audition to that state where it will book, because the microphone hears if you're not smiling and you're supposed to be, and it hears if you're not committed and you're supposed to be, and it hears if that laugh is fake, or if you're just a woman sounding like a kid, or if you are a really real kid, or, you know, you can't fool the mic.